Greetings from Guinea, West Africa. Today I'd like to talk to you about water. We are going into the places where there is no running water, so knowing a little bit about water, how to connect water into the house, and having the water system, understanding the water system, that will be very helpful. When we moved into Zambia village, we we did not have the running water in the house. It was a village where the villagers go to the well and pump the water by hand, and they bring the water into their homes to drink and cook and wash and take shower. We did the same in the beginning. So I had to learn to make the plumbing system in the house so that we can do the dishwashes in the house and use the water in the toilet, things like that. Building a house and having a toilet system is not that difficult, but you need to know how. Initially, you dig about a 6 foot, maybe 10 foot, bigger the better. You need the toilet system in the back of your house where you collect all the wastewater in there, and the water will slowly go into the ground basically. So you build cement walls all around and make a hole so the water will uh, subside into the ground. We built this septic tanks, and it's been almost 20 years. It never filled up. Once it's filled up, you need to pump it out somehow. We never had to do that because it never filled. The ground is a certain way here in Guinea that most of waters just goes into the ground. So slowly it will disappear. But there is a residue which will be collected, and gradually it will be filled up. Once it's filled up, we need to find a way to pump it out and discard it in remote locations. Anyway, the water is very important. I want to share with you how we got the well in our village, in our center. Once our school was established and students came, it was a boarding school, and all the students needed to take showers every night. So we needed the water. So in the beginning, we had the students carry buckets to the village where the well was, and we lined up to get the water, and we came back to the center. And that's how we used the water in the beginning. But we need to find a solution to have the well at our center, because we couldn't go every day to collect the water, and it will be a burden to the villagers as well. The population of Zambia village was growing, and so they were trying to get another well from an NGO, but they tried 4 times and they failed. So apparently they couldn't find the water in other locations. Anyway, during that time, we went to this NGO who builds the well for the villagers and requested, can you build a well for our center? And the person who was working in the office happened to be a Guinean. He said to me personally, he said, we cannot, because we are here to build a well for the villagers, not for the missionaries or these companies. So I thought it would not work. So I asked him, if we want to build a well, how much does it cost? And he gave me an estimate of about $10,000, which we did not have at that time. We just started the school, and most of our finances were very limited. And during that time, we had our 3rd child, so we needed to travel to Korea to deliver our 3rd child there. We decided to do that in Korea because it was economical. It was much cheaper to deliver our 3rd baby. So on the way to deliver our third child, I told the teachers, since we are not here, why don't you go to this NGO office time to time and request and see what they say. It might be possible they might change their minds and have a mercy on us. So the teachers went. And that time, one of the German guy was there. He must be the director of the center. When our teachers came and requested for a well, he gave a permission to build a well there. So, he said to the teachers that we are going to only try one time. The reason is they tried 4 times in some village and they failed. So we were glad that he was gonna try at least 1 time. So they promised to dig a well up to 80 meters. And with much prayer, the water just gushed out of the well at 40 meters. So we were so excited. But they actually dug until 80 meters to make sure the water pressure is the best. So that's been almost 23 years. So the well has been working great for us. We had never dried out. We still have the good water. Compared to other waters around the villages here, our water condition is superb. I heard that the Akabaya village next to us, they had the well built for them, but water tastes a little bit salty. But our water is very clear and it's very fresh. So we thank God for the well that God has given to us, which has been a blessing. Like I said, working among the M4 mission field in Maninkas here, we needed the water and God provided. Initially they said no, but we went back and tried and they said yes to us. And when you're working among the people who are, at the ends of the earth, right? Acts 1:8 says, from Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth. And this mission we need to complete. And once we go where there is no running water, we need to find a way for the water to be collected. We use rainwater as well here. So rainy seasons we have plenty of water. And also the well water provides us, so whenever we pump, we can have as much as water we want. You can use a water pump to pump it out, but we chose to continue with the manual pumping so that the natives can easily use the water as well. And whenever the missionaries come to get trained here, they see the manual pump so they can pump the water and use it for their personal needs. Anyway, this can be done. So now YouTube has all the techniques and ways that you can build your own wells if you wanted to. So I'm not gonna talk to you more about the technical things. It's always available online, but having the water is very essential. I want to talk to you one more thing about putting up on the roof the water tank. If you want to put the water tank on the top of the roof, you need to build a very good structure on the top of the roof so that it can sustain the weight of the water. Initially, our house was built here and it wasn't meant to sustain the weight of the tank. So gradually the water tank was pushing the top of the roof, and when the rain comes, rain will seep through the roof so that water came into the house. The water tank was good for about a year or so, but slowly it deteriorated the wood that was underneath. So we decided to build our tower we'll put the water tank on the top and we pump the water up to the water tank. The higher the tank, better the pressure. But if you want the 40 psi pressure, the ones that you use at home is about 40 to 60 psi, I believe. If you want that kind of pressure, you need to build the tower really high. So those are the things that you can look up online to see how high it needs to be. But we put it up about 20 feet high so that water pressure is enough to do a shower. So those are things you need to calculate and think about and how to build. There are many other ways to put a plumbing into the house. I'm not an expert at it, but these are the things that are possible and it's available so that you can prepare before you go into the M4 mission fields. God is God who provides. That's one thing I learned over the years. And if you have desire to go and make disciples in M4 mission areas, I am happy to be an assistance in any way. Continue to pray with us and for us for M4 missions. God bless you.